guys, we're on the beginning of Season 2 for Arrow. We're on Episode 1, and it's called City of Heroes. So guys, the last episode for Episode 23 for Season 1, Malcolm Merlyn is dead. I just realized that, I was kind of questioning it for a minute, like if he's dead or not, or, he told Tommy, which he did die, and that was really sad. We could talk about that in a minute, but he told him that, his dad wasn't dead, so I think that confused me a little bit, to be honest, but people already confirmed that he's already dead, Malcolm Merlyn. Tommy is obviously the big one for this episode. I just couldn't believe that he died. I was really surprised. Some people were probably like, why are you crying? I don't know. I was sad. I really was. I wasn't expecting it. I think I was, shocked. I would have never thought they would have, taken Tommy out, like that. It was, he went there to save Laurel. He did. Laurel tried to go back, for him, but, Oliver, got him and, saw him, but it was already too late. And, he died. It was just sad. It was really sad from that part. And then, of course, Malcolm Merlyn was not that stupid. He had a second, that earthquake, machine or whatever, and it destroyed some of the Glade. Did get to see Roy in action in this one. Still trying to seek out, Green Arrow, which is, Oliver. And, I'm pretty sure he'll find him very soon. Maybe for Season 2? Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I was just really sad for Tommy. Really, I really was. That was just the big part of the whole episode. I don't know what Oliver Queen's really feeling right now for this, when we see this episode. Yeah, I just can't wait to see this episode, guys. Let's just get into this. I know you guys said that Season 2 is like a really, really good season, so I'm really looking forward to reacting it and for you guys to see my reactions to this. Anyway, guys, I can't wait to see this episode, so for you guys, let's check this out.
我们应该到这里了。Listen, if you're so scared, why don't you insist on sitting up front?
It was the only seat with a seatbelt.
Which will come in handy when we hit the water at 180 miles an hour.
What?
Which will not happen. 我看我们已经到了。
Wait, the island?
Yeah, and you. What? You said the parachutes were just in case.
Yeah, just in case we made it here. Come on.
She's like, you gotta be kidding me.
I can't do it.
They're back on the island. Holy crap. Oh, he is. This is the first time he's on here.
Until we touch down.
The helmet's still there.
Dick.
No. Not that mine.
Don't move. I'm gonna try to disarm it.
You can't! Go! Back away!
Mother's in prison, Oliver. Her trial's coming up. Thea's out on her own. Your family needs you. You're not the first man to learn the hard way. Women are a distraction. That's Fire's proximity detector.
We salvaged it from the wreckage of the soldiers' camp.
Maybe it's an animal.
It's an imaging interface.
Those are not animals.
We're not alone on this island.
Wow, look at that. They came back, okay. A lot of homelessness and...
Whose blood?
An alderman from the Glades trying to save the city.
More of a hero as you need to be. It's like you have a death wish. And guess what? It's going to come true.
Yeah, well, someone has to do something. And stand up for what's right, like he did.
Hasn't been seen since the earthquake, which means he did get buried alive and isn't coming back.
I'm back.
Ollie! Remember my friend Roy?
Still here? Always.
It's been a very difficult year for Starling City. Our losses have been incalculable.
Have failed this city, Mr. Mayor. Raise the city the hell out of the wall. You swore to protect all the citizens of Starling, not just the wealthy.
I'm very sorry about this, folks.
Mr. District Attorney.
Damn, okay, bro. Oh, man.
We are the Hoods. And what was taken from us, we will take back.
Get a good look of any of them?
Hard to focus on anything other than the gun barrel pointed at my face.
Yeah,
Tattoos,
great.
distinguishing marks.
What do you think you're doing? Interviewing the witness is the job of a detective.
This is my daughter. She was nearly killed tonight.
Well, as a parent, you're welcome to stay. But as a beat cop, you're more than free to go.
You know,
What
it's
an
one of the guys
ass.
are being demoted. I don't get to witness his sunny disposition on a daily basis.
Sorry he left.
Believe me, I get it. After the funeral, I think we both needed time to figure things out.
Local news keeps showing. Oliver Queen. If we want real payback, we gotta take the fight to the name that did this to us.
Isabel, Rocha.
Oliver Queen. So destroying companies agrees with you?
Winning agrees with me. Doubt your trust fund is that large, and no angel investor will go near the company that built the machine that destroyed half the city.
That's crazy. How do they put the blame on? Oh.
Oliver Queen! You failed this city.
Damn!
Where do you think you're going?
Flanking position. If they get the drop on you, you'll want some backup. 小心啊.
What you thought?
He's teaching you Chinese. How sweet.
I'm sure she'd be happy to teach you too.
Shut out!
Oh, there's more.
I didn't make it here sooner.
No. Please, Oliver. There are going to be enough apologies with me apologizing to you for the rest of my life.
You saved hundreds of lives.
And killed hundreds more. How has it been going at Queen Consolidated? Yes, we do get the news in here, Oliver.
Right. Mom, everywhere I look, there are no good options. I don't know what to do.
You don't have to do it yourself.
Oh no!
We're looking for Oliver Queen! He's back in town. He owns this dump. Where can we find him?
Nice.
Back off, hero. I'm just as happy to kill this queen as her brother. Let's go!
No!
What's going on here?
You still at Sutures?
Excuse me. It was the Hoods again. They came here looking for you. They took Thea instead.
Get your sister back.
I'm just gonna check something downstairs.
They're gonna go downstairs with them?
Made a few improvements down here. Just in case, you decided to come back.
Wow. Looks good.
You're gonna need this. I had it custom made.
Oh, a new bow.
It's perfect.
Oh no.
What are you doing?
We need to save her.
Listen, kid. You are not the only one who cares for her.
Where are the graves?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ooh.
Oliver! No!
Wow, he just brutally murdered him.
Knock her out. Drop her off somewhere.
Come on. Why don't you just buy her a new pair of Pradas while you're at it?
Offing Oliver Queen's one thing, but his sister? She's not much older than my sister was when she was killed in the earthquake.
Your sister wasn't killed. She was murdered. By her mother.
My mother didn't kill anyone.
Malcolm.
Malcolm Merlin destroyed the Glades.
Get away from her!
Yeah. You guys ain't that good.
Let her go.
You want to save her? There was no justice for people like the Queens till you showed us how to get it.
Good evening.
Do you know who they are?
I think the Hoods gives me a pretty good idea.
Bring them in.
Typically, when I bring in guys that you've gone after, they're a little more dead.
I'm trying another way.
That outfit, with your coloring. Isn't that cruel and unusual punishment or something?
I've done my best to avoid mirrors in here.
Rush died last night.
Thea, what happened?
It doesn't matter. I kept thinking that if I died, you would spend the rest of your life thinking that I hated you. I thought you were gonna shoot us.
I'm willing to risk it if you are.
By tomorrow, I'll have the outstanding 5% and I will control your company. Any attempt to fight me will lead to litigation and leave you penniless. And trust me, poverty isn't as glamorous as Charles Dickens made it look.
I found someone to invest new equity capital.
A white knight. With all due respect, your last name is now associated with mass murder. Even you don't have that good a friend.
I have family.
Mr. Steele, it was my understanding that you had
Walter
designed a CEO.
I did. I'm now Chief Financial Officer of Starling National Bank. My institution has committed rescue financing for Mr. Queen. We bought up the remaining shares of Queen Consolidated when they were released this morning.
No, I'm injured in dropping out, but I'm pretty sure that makes us partners going forward. So I guess we will be seeing a lot of each other.
You aren't at all what people say about you.
Don't be friendly. What? You scared or something?
Yeah, I think you do.
Who's that?
Where the hell did you come from? I don't want to be called the Hood anymore. What do you want to be called?
Green Arrow. Very good first episode for season 2, guys. I enjoyed it very much. I'm just glad, Oliver Queen is back. Becoming, actually Green Arrow. I think is what he's going to call himself instead of the Hood. He was on the island, so he didn't want to come back anymore. I was kind of surprised. I was like, I shouldn't be surprised because he was, Tommy did die, so it should be understandable for anyone. Anyone would want to, go away somewhere, stay over there for a while because, their best friend died, and he just didn't like how his best friend thought he was a murderer or killer. So now he's going to change the way he's going to do things. Instead of just killing them, he's going to just keep them alive as best he can. I don't know if he's going to be able to avoid it, but I think he's going to try to avoid it as best he can. To honor, Tommy's memory. Thea went to visit, her mom, and that was a good scene right there, because she understands that, like, her mom was pretty much forced into this. It wasn't really completely her fault, which I did pick up, like, back in, like, the beginning of season, 1 somewhere where I'm like, Maura's being, blackmailed, Maura's being forced to do this. This doesn't seem, like, right. So I'm glad that she's starting to at least see that. Walter was a big surprise in this episode, seeing him come back to help Oliver Queen, and basically at least get half the company. So Oliver and the woman are now like partners or whatever, at least half and half with the company. So obviously she's going to try to figure out how to control the company. Yeah, it was a very good episode, guys. First episode. Please post your comments down below. Tell me what you think about this episode for Arrow. If you guys enjoy this reaction, don't forget to like on the video. Please don't forget to sub to the channel. And guys, please check out the Patreon page. The full episode will be on there. Guys, stay focused, stay motivated. I'll see you next Arrow.